Big thing for you guys up there, make sure the mic is in front of you before you start talking, okay?
Okay.
Make sure it's in front of you.
Oh shit, this is fire.
Hey guys, can you go through and introduce yourself for all these guys?
So that's my only question. Am I gonna need like grab? We're good on the mic.
Just introduce yourselves, but then once questions are asked, then you can start moving the mic. Yep.
I'm Darren Lewis.
Ben Finley.
Adrian North.
Jacob Newell.
All right,
You can
guys.
call me Jake.
All right, questions for these guys?
Ben, talk about the
Hold
huge
on.
game.
Is that my
Hold on. Wait till it's going.
It's all good.
No,
You gonna turn it on?
Turn it off, then.
Ben, talk about the huge game. You guys are down 17-0 to start. You guys came back. You had 358 yards, 4 touchdowns tonight.
We didn't flinch. The whole, all three phases of our team, we knew it wasn't an ideal position, but we knew what our offense was capable of. We've been doing it in practice every week, and finally got a chance to showcase what we can do, and just never flinch. It wasn't a great start by any means, but it's all about how you respond, and we responded very well as a team, as a whole.
Talk about the mentality of the team and you. I mean, you took a big hit and you were able to get right back up and come back out and play after and keep balling out like you did tonight.
Hits are going to happen. I got to protect myself better, but that's what you do when you're a part of a team. You take hits for other guys, and I'm gonna every time I get hit, I'm gonna try to bounce back as quick as I can, and that's just part of the game.
Darian, can you tell us from your perspective, what did you see on the interception, and just how big a moment do you think that was?
For our defense, like how Benny said, we did come out, and they had the first drive of the game and scored, which, we didn't like. So we knew as a defense we had to make some plays. We knew we got to, put our offense in better positions and things like that. So as we got the route, we went over it all a lot during the week and stuff like that. So, as I seen the ball, I just knew I had a chance to be able to make a play. I had to make it.
Did you know you got your toe drag where
Yeah.
you needed it?
Yes, sir. I don't know. I think I might have got 2 in.
Sundays.
Might be good on Sundays.
And so obviously, coaches, players always talk about complimentary football. So you get that interception, and then Ben's able to connect with was Bobby Golden for the 56-yard touchdown. So, and you guys took the lead with that. So, just how big of a momentum swing was that whole sequence?
Yes, definitely. Like you said, the complementary football. We've been talking about that a lot as a team, just trying to build chemistry together as a team. Just learning that we gotta, be able to play together, put offense in good spots. Our offense is gonna put us in positions, things like that. We gotta just work together. It's a 4-quarter game, and as long as we work together, play together, we stay together.
How do you keep your head up as a defense when you were trailing 17-0 in the first quarter?
It's 2 things actually. Knowing that we started off probably one of our worst starts we could have seen with the little drop punt and just things like that. We know we just, just got put into some predicaments, and we know we got to be able to bounce back and fight from adversity and things like that. So as long as we could keep fighting, we'll be all right.
Ben, this is your first game at home as a Zip. Just talk about what it was like to play at Info Stadium in front of the home crowd.
It was great. We played at 2 pretty tough crowds, week 1 and week 2. Zips Nation showed out, and they were huge. 17-0. They stayed in there for us, and they knew we had a lot to show. And I'm thankful for everyone that came out, and I'm glad we were able to get this win, and especially bounce back in that second quarter, put up 28 points. That's great, and that's what we wanted to give the fans. We wanted to show them reasons to come to these games, and we got 4 more, and we're gonna make the most out of them, and we're gonna get some wins at home.
Yeah, Ben, you had 200-yard receivers tonight, both Adrian and Bobby, both racked in over 100 yards. What does it mean for you as a quarterback, knowing you have 2 guys that show explosive ability to get the ball to them?
It's awesome. We got dogs all over the field, and I trust them completely when I let that ball into my hand, and the offense is designed to spread the ball around, and 200-yard receivers. I don't think I've ever had that in my college career, and so that feels good. And there's nothing better than having the ability to provide someone else with a successful game, and just be happy all around. I'm really happy for those guys.
Jake tonight, 7 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Talk about in the end zone. You had the one play, first one, there was a PI call, and then the next one, you get that ball catch right there. Just talk about the concentration and the key plays like that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been running that play. We were prepared for it. Went to go make a play on the ball, got tipped a little bit, and just had to focus on it. And then now I've learned not to be a jackwagon after the catch and celebrate. So.
Talk about the bond between you and Ben. Like Ben knows that he can go to you for the short plays. Your longest catch tonight out of the 7 was only 9 yards, and each play was a key catch. So just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make plays when the ball's thrown your way. You know what I'm saying? So if that's me getting a little flat route and going to gain 5 extra yards, whatever it is, you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful we got a quarterback that can deal it, that can dish it out, and wherever I'm at, you know.
Adrian, can you walk us through your touchdown right before half? And obviously you don't want to settle for 3 in that spot, so what kind of boost did that give you guys to end the half?
It was huge. That was a big part of the momentum, changing into how the game went going into that second half. Yeah.
How did you get open? And was it a bust? Did you beat a guy with the double move?
I did. I think it was a pretty good route. It was a good route. I can say so myself.
Yeah.
But been going across the field for the first part of the game and just gave him a little head nod going inside, and he happened to go that way, but I went the opposite way. The rest is history.
It works. Antavius, what was the key to the defense responding? You know, they came out and they scored right away, and then you guys were able to tighten up. What allowed that to happen?
And they definitely came out on the first drive. We definitely got punched in the mouth and really had to wake up. And I say, this is a bend, don't break defense, so we're always going to rally the troops and bring all the guys together and make sure that we all doing our 111 on the team to come back and battle back and put our team in a position to win. So, like I said, bend, don't break, and we're going to do what we got to do every time, keep fighting, keep chucking away.
There was obviously a bunch of big plays, but Darian's interception stood out because, you know, after that, Ben hooked up with Bobby for the long touchdown, and you guys never trailed again. So what did you think of the interception in that moment for you?
In that moment, that was definitely big. My guy right here is an athlete, man. He's always around the ball hawk, and I trust all of my guys that I'm on the field with. I know we're all capable of making plays, so him getting that big interception right there, getting the foot now, it was a great catch, actually, and just setting our offense up to go score. Like Coach said, we preach complimentary football, so we got the interception and set up our offense to score and get us rolling.
Hey, Ben, just I don't know if we specifically asked you to kind of break down the long touchdown, the 56-yarder. What did you see on that? What worked for you guys?
We had a double post concept. They were in quarters. The strong safety, or field safety, drove the inside post, and I had to make a little pocket movement. I knew Bobby was going to be run across the field, and you can't catch Bobby. Bobby's too fast, so I just knew I had to air it out, and he was going to run under it. Happened to be a great play.
Any more for you guys? Congrats, guys.
Talk to you guys. I appreciate it too when you play those games. You know, I've been on both sides of them, so I know how that goes. But for as much as you say, you know, you never say those games don't matter, but you understand the difficulty of competing. They're 18 to 21-year-old kids, and as much as you say, all right, we're just going to go in and compete and, fight our butts off, at the end of the day, 2 losses is 2 losses, no matter whether it's against the number 2 team in the country or whomever it's against. So, I don't think you can underestimate for a team that hasn't won and you're trying to build a culture of belief, the mental and physical toll that is created upon your guys having to go into a game where, the ESPN predictor is like 99.9 to 0.01. It's not great, but we're not, like I said, we're not going to back down. We're going to keep swinging. But, yeah, you can't underestimate, the toll that takes on your team when we're trying to get this program built and turned around. So it's good to, have a game where maybe they're on the other side of that coin.
Talk about what you do to keep that mentality up within the team. I mean, like you said, when they see 99.9 to 0.01%, I mean, that's a huge knock to these guys. but these guys still have to have some confidence and like maybe an excitement of like, oh, we could do this possibly.
Yeah, when I say it's not a knock, it's reality. So it's like it's not a negative; it's just the truth. But at the end of the day, we talk about controlling what we can control, and that's not who we play. It's not the environment. It's not their fans. It's not how much money of NIL they spent to build the roster. We control how well we prepare. We can control our level of preparation and practice. We control how hard we play and how well we execute. And talking about making daily deposits in games like that you may not put the ATM card in the thing and be able to pull out money right away, but you stack those things up across 3 games and you get to a game like this or a game where the competitive balance is more even, then you can fall back on some of those experiences if you still got enough healthy guys.
Last question for Coach.
Alex Adams did not play tonight.
Yeah,
Is there
no.
any update on his condition?
Yeah, still lower body. I mean, he tried to practice this week, and unfortunately, no good. And unfortunately, in 2-minute drill on the second last play, 2-minute drill on Thursday, he got dinged up again. So I feel. I mean, I've known Alex since like 2018 when I recruited him down there. Signed him, then he decommitted and went to LSU. But obviously, all-league player his first year here, and he's fighting his tail off to try to get healthy. But he and I met in the office after Friday's practice, and we both agreed that it ain't. I'm not gonna put him on the field when it's he's not healthy because it doesn't help. It doesn't benefit him and it doesn't benefit our team, and he understood that. So he's working hard on rehab. We're trying to get him healthy, but I don't want to put him on the field until he's going to give us a chance to win and give himself a chance to succeed.
Thank you, Coach.